MLB The Show has baseball coming your way on a summer night at Oriole Park in Baltimore. Tonight, the first of two in this interleague matchup between the New York Mets and the Baltimore Orioles. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, number 29 will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Brandon.
And now a pitch on the way. No balls and a strike to count. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, it hasn't been a very good homestand so far. They dropped the first 3 games. They open up a new series here, and they'd like nothing more than to get into the win column to get that first win of this homestand.
Yeah, hopefully they were able to shower off that last series. A whole new ball game, new team comes in, new problems, new opportunities. Let's see what they do today. Hey, that's why this guy's in the leadoff hole. Grinder, battler, whatever you want to call him. He is not afraid to go deep in the count. He is not afraid to hit with 2 strikes, and he showed it right there.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. Nimmo on at first, nobody out. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Alberto gloves it. Relay to Davis, and indeed it's a double play. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, we'll see if Cano can get going. Over the last 10 games, he's only hit 1 home run, and as a guy that hits in the middle order, they're expecting a lot more from him than just 1 bomb. The power just hasn't been there over this stretch.
Now at the plate, Peter Alonso, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be giving that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Mets go down quickly, and now the O's will get their first crack at it. No score. Jacob deGrom gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Boy, this guy was unbelievably good in this last one. Struck out a ton of guys in an amazing performance, and all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
Coming to the plate now, Austin Hayes. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late, as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, 5-2 on their recent homestand. Last week of ball games, they played just really nice baseball, all facets. Find ways to win late, found ways to bash teams to death, pitched well. Let's see if the start of this road trip halts their momentum a little bit.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. But hold on here now. They quickly requested some time to take a look at the replay, and they may decide to challenge that out call.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays, and looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
Now an indication from the dugout is that they will not challenge the call on the field, so the runner is indeed out. Into the box now, number 35. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters. 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hit.
Anthony Santander.
Anthony Santander the next to bat, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. The 1-0. That's lifted the other way out to left. Cespedes comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Matty, you focus on this lineup, the middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters. The guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and he fouls this one off. 2 out with the man at first. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else. Davis, who's often called Crush Davis. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite-level A starter, numero uno, you have to find a way to get to him. Any chance you get, maybe this is their opportunity early.
Rio Ruiz to the plate now, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. In previous duels with DeGrom, not great. He's 1 for 8. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2, driven nicely into the gap. One run is scored. Here's a second runner around third. And he's safe at the plate, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
We didn't have to wait long for the offensive fireworks in this one. 2 runners aboard, and he got a pitch he liked. Drove it all the way to the wall to bring in a pair of runs, and they're still in good shape to add on with him at second now.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the 3rd out. Weird way to end the inning. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Stepping up now, Michael Conforto. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category.
You know, D-Row, we're into the summer right now. This guy's power's been off the charts. Looks like he's going to be able to do this all season long.
I think he is, Dan, and the ball's going to start flying now. Weather's starting to warm up in certain parts of the country. We're getting into the middle, late part of summer. You're going to see some epic home runs down the stretch.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
And here is strike one call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, wow. That's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow. Not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. One out, nobody on. Fouled off. Now a swing, and Cano rolls this one to second. Alberto has it. Throw to first, and Cano's a ground out victim. 2 gone. Next up from New York, J.D. Davis. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First offering on its way. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Mets. They're down 2-0. So coming to the plate, Dwight Smith Jr.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Nimmo. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Batting it, the shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He was 1 for 3 in the ballgame back on Sunday. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. One there. On to first. Not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Batting ninth, the catcher.
At the plate, Chance Sisco. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. From the stretch. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. Iglesias, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And a mistake here as he's tagged out in no man's land. Here's the 2-1 home. Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. Now in the box, Yoenis Cespedes, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tack to it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Amed Rosario. He'll enter play with that batting average, still shy of the 220 mark. 9 homers and 42 runs batted in. 0-1, here it comes. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. One out and a runner on second base. And that misses 2-2.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tough, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Brandon Nimmo comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home finds the zone, strike one. Runners are at first and third, one away. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
In now, Jeff McNeil. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. With runners in scoring position this season, McNeil brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men. Stepping in.
Leading off for the Orioles, the center fielder, Austin.
Up next will be the power bat of Peter Alonso.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Alonso swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2016 first-year player. Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But, hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and, hey, that's part of the game.
Stepping in now, Michael Conforto, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Alonso gets his lead at first, nobody out. A ball and a strike. Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
The 1-2. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Here now the 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Three and 2 now.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the walk.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now a pitch swung on and foul tipped right off the mask. It sounded like of the home plate umpire, and that cannot feel too good, I wouldn't imagine. Fouled away. Another one sent foul. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
He's set, and the pitch. Weak grounder down the first baseline. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
He throws him on the fastball there. Robinson Cano goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Here comes the first pitch. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. On, could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Popped him up. Davis is there. And the inning is over. Mets digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Davis. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Chris Davis.
First offering on its way. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
He's been making it look real easy out there. 2 at bats, 2 doubles. They might.
Into the box now, Dwight Smith Jr. A base hit in his first trip.
The right fielder, Dwight Smith Jr.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. Cespedes on the move. And he makes the catch in the corner. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get 1, if not both of them, home. He pulls into second safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Coming to the plate now.
What's the play ball? 3, 3, 3.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Wilson Ramos will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
1-1 the count. The 1-1 home. Taken, strike 2. The 1-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball.
When you have 2 strikes on you as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ready with another 2-2. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Smith will be there to put it away in front of the big scoreboard.
The batter, number 1.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and up.
Play ball.
Rosario.
3, 3.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Rodriguez takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
What's the play ball? 3.
At the plate, Michael Conforto. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base paths, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
Behind 0-2 now. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
And that's taken for strike one.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
And it's fouled away. Good waste pitch, 1-2.
Great arm action on that two-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Nimmo at second, Alonso at first, 2 out in the inning. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. He pulls this one into right, and that's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Third baseman.
Boy, this is a big inning, Bruin. How about back-to-back-to-back singles? The bags are loaded, and he is in deep trouble.
Yes, he is, no doubt about it. Nothing fires you up more than knocking the donut off your bat on the on-deck circle and realizing all the pillows are taken right now. Major traffic. You got to stay within yourself, not try and do too much and get a pitch in your zone.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. No runs on 6 hits and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Change up low, 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
2-0 count, the pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
The left fielder, number 52, Yoenis.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away.
You know, Matt, and every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Looking to minimize the damage here. Right there for strike 1.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
Ready with the 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
A pause and the 0-2. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball 1-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Orioles lead it 4-1. David Peterson enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 33.
Now at the plate, Rio Ruiz. He'll start things off in the Baltimore 6th. Renato Nunez is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Nunez.
kept him up. Alonso in foul ground. 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman. Hunter.
Now batting, Hanser on.
Alberto.
He's out. Out. Out.
So we've got runners at the corners here. 1 away, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Hayes moves over, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as they cut the lead in half. 4-2 now.
The batter.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and up steps the power bat of Peter Alonso. He's set. Here it comes. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nimmo is off at first with 2 away. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. And a relay home, but not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Michael Conforto. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Now pitching for the Orioles.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Scott has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Line drive to left. Santander is there to make the catch, and they'll get out of this with the lead intact. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Get up and stretch here in Baltimore. It's the Orioles 4 and the Mets 3. Digging in once again, Jose Iglesias.
Leading off for the Orioles, the shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Digging in the switch hitter, number 35. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Santander.
Settling in now, Anthony Santander. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Comes set. The 0-1. Fastball well outside.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year, as it is now 7-3.
I love it. They walk the batter ahead of him and basically says, oh, yeah, you want a piece of me? Here you go. And he deposits a 3-run bomb in the seats. They'll think about that twice next time.
Jeurys Familia takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. Here's Chris Davis now. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
And a check swing. They'll appeal down to third. No swing is the signal from Freddie Ferguson. It's ball 1. And he fouls this one off. 3 runs already home here. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 3 runs in the inning on just. Now to the plate, the Mets DH.
Leading off for the Mets, the designated hitter, Robinson Cano.
3.
Striding in, Jose Iglesias. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Jose Iglesias.
First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home misses for the second ball.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
Now the 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually, a quality take.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Nimmo. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Orioles leave. So striding in, Ahmed Rosario. And the
leading off for the Mets, the shortstop.
So striding forward now Jeff McNeil earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it.
Nice
and
try,
he'll make the catch, and the Orioles will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
And tonight's final, 7-3. The Baltimore Orioles used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win. Number 29 earns win number 4 on the season. Tanner Scott turns in 2 1/3 out of the bullpen to earn the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew.